Wait till you see what he does to actually build that muscle. You're gonna be like, are you kidding me? Coach Greg, and today a highly sought after, most requested video on Adama Traore, or Adama Traore, or Adama Traore, or Adama Traore, or Adama Traore, Adama Traore, Adama Traore, Adama Traore. So I've covered all the pronunciations of his name possible because I've never practiced his name before and I don't know how to say it. So the burning question is Adama Traore natty or not? Speculation, huge amount of speculation going around. Is the guy natural or not? Especially because, get this, he says he doesn't lift weights. I mean, obviously people are like, what the heck's going on? So guess what? You ask Coach Greg, you gotta look into this. Is he natty or not? Your wish is my command. It's magic. Well, I'm not like Magic Johnson. I don't play basketball, nor am I Magic Mike. I don't actually dance without my pants. At least I haven't for a while. So it took me a while. I had to do extensive research, but I got to the bottom of it. I got the answer, and I'm gonna be right, and it's 99.6%. Gonna go up to 0.7 after this, so stay tuned and watch the video. Adama Traore has revealed that he does not lift weights despite his incredible hulking physique. The Wolves winger has hit outstanding form this season and leaves fans and rivals alike in awe at his impressive strength. Traore has claimed the title of the Premier League's muscle man, but insists he does not do weights in the gym. His transformation from a skinny teenager to a Herculean specimen of today is quite an impressive one. But the Spaniard claims he does not work on his monster biceps and ripped torso, claiming instead it's just natural. He's told Spanish outlet LA Sexta, my training, I don't do weights. It's hard to believe, but I don't do weights. It's genetic. I exercise, but I gain mass very quickly. This muscle-bound kid at age 24 is a freak. He is a freak, but is he a natty freak? And is he not lifting weights? And if he's not lifting weights, how the heck does he have all this muscle? Oh, I find this funny. Traore also left fans wondering why he wore a shirt without a sponsor New Year's Day, with some suggesting it is because he has to have them custom made. Okay, come on, people. He's built, yeah. He's got a good physique. Compared to other soccer players, he's not a freaking IFBB pro bodybuilder. Are you kidding me? If this guy stood next to me, I'd make him look like a little twerp. And I'm a little manlet, and I'm twice the size of this guy. You guys are seeing pictures where he looks bigger than he really is, and you're seeing him up against other skinny little soccer players that make him look more impressive. If he wasn't a soccer player and was a fitness model, no one would be talking about his crazy, natty physique. No one would be saying it. If he did a fitness competition, stood on stage, they'd be saying, hey, you look pretty good. Why don't you put on 20 pounds of muscle? That's facts. So there's an article in the Daily Mail. Says, keep kicking me. I'll go again and again and again. Sure doesn't sound like my girlfriend. That's nothing she's ever said. Trust me, she's never said that, ever. Wolves star Adama Traore on the Premier League's Hatchetman, learning from Lionel Messi turning down trials with the NFL and why he doesn't lift weights. So some interesting facts. The dude can speak 6 languages. That's 4 more than I can speak. That's pretty impressive.
Le record maintenant, c'est 10 380 livres et j'espère de faire au moins 20 000 livres.
He also can run nearly 22 miles an hour. Trust me, when you can sprint at speeds like that, you have fast twitch muscle fibers. Fast twitch muscle fibers, those are the ones that tend to grow easily. Remember about the genetics factor? You got a lot of fast twitch fibers, chances are you're an easy gainer. You can put on muscle very easily. With a top sprinting speed of nearly 22 miles per hour, an incredibly powerful physique, Traore revealed he had been sounded out for a career in the NFL during his younger days at Barcelona. Not surprising. NFL is looking for fast freaking runners who are athletes. You think a professional soccer superstar couldn't play in the NFL? Of course they can. These are the kind of guys they're looking for. He says, it's hard to believe, but I don't do weights. It's genetic. I exercise, but I gain mass very quickly. You never know if there is anyone faster than me, but I know my speed and the most of the time I use it for good. But I don't know if there is anyone faster. That's how good this guy. He doesn't even know if anyone is faster than him. He's so fast he's unsure if he's the fastest runner around. Players like Messi and Xavi are always hungry. What are they spitting out their friggin' food? Like always hungry? Swallow your food, soccer players. You shouldn't be always hungry. Even if it's table tennis, they want to win. The dude's being paid somewhere around $70 million. Something like that. I don't know the exact figures. A lot of freaking money. The incentive there is to be the best they can be. Whether that's running, training in the gym, having muscle no muscle, they're going to do what they need to do to make the big bucks and be the best player that they can be. To train harder than friggin' last time. So T-Side Live, I'm reading an article and it says, he's currently 24 years, but here he was at 22. It says, the 22-year-old looked back on his Barcelona upbringing, reflected on the difficulty of adapting his game to the English style of play, and revealed he hasn't lifted a single weight in the last 2 years. Seriously. So how I read that is, he hasn't seriously lifted weights. Does that mean he hasn't lifted any weights? No, it's saying he hasn't worked out seriously. Does it mean he never lifts weights? Because listen, he's saying, oh, I got this muscular physique without lifting weights. But here I'm reading, he hasn't lifted weights seriously. With an athlete like this, with the mind of being the best, him saying I haven't lifted weights seriously might be the equivalent of training twice as hard in the gym with weights as most people. You never know. You gotta read between the lines. Traore on his training and why he avoids lifting weights. So why is he avoiding lifting weights? How's he building the muscle? We haven't answered that yet. In English football, there is more contact and all the top players are strong, quick, and skillful. More or less, you have to become an athlete. I work quite a lot with my personal trainer and I try to be the best player possible. I train every day with my physical coach. People ask if I do weights, or on social media, they ask if I take something or what I do, but I don't. It's just prevention and physical work. I don't do work to get muscle because I get muscle really quickly. So what that means is he's training every freaking day. Is it necessarily with weights? No. Does it have to be weights that you lift to build muscle? Could it be a machine? Could be bands, chains. Could it be body weight exercises? Of course you can. All a muscle needs to grow is a stimulus for muscle growth. A stimulus, a reason to grow. You need to work the muscle harder than last time. Do you need weights, a plate to do that? No. Just think of this example. I can hold my hand like this and pull against it as hard as I can. You don't think I can develop my bicep by pulling like this against my arm? Of course again. I'm getting a cramp right now doing that. Wait till you see what he does to actually build that muscle. You're gonna be like, are you kidding me? He trains harder than everybody. My work is to be physically strong, prevent injury, and then increase my muscle for what I need on the pitch to be explosive, quick, and take a push. I haven't lifted a single weight, but I know people won't believe that, but it's true. Yeah, he's not lifting a single weight, but don't mean he's not freaking lifting or training harder than last time. So remember when he said he didn't lift weights? Let's see what exactly he does. I gotta watch a video, I gotta comment as he's doing this. Okay, so he's not lifting weights, only strapped down the machine, he's holding on to his coach, and he's pushing as hard as he can with his quads, his triceps, his shoulders, his chest. Every single muscle is working in unison. He's strapped to a harness, he's lifting harder than he freaking could last him. All out, he could only do about 5 reps. Does that look like he didn't train weights? Oh, he wasn't doing an actual squat or a leg press. He was strapped down working his entire body with fancy machines and a coach and trainer screaming at him, go harder than last time. You need to push yourself. Get those quads and arms developed. Oh, I don't train. It's just genetics. I don't train in the gym with weights. It's just genetics, you know, because I'm just that cool. Or are you freaking training like a madman? What else is he? Is that all he does? Oh, I'm doing dips. Oh, body weight dips. No, you can't build muscle doing body weight dips. He's pressing his entire body weight with his triceps and chest. Does that not count as an exercise? Does dips not count as an exercise? Oh, let me guess, chin-ups don't count because you're not lifting weights. You're only doing body weight exercise. No, you can't develop muscle like that, now can you? Do you see how he's kind of tricking you? More spews for, I don't know if it's more spews for more views, it's more spews for something. More spews for more chit-chat. Oh, he must be enhanced, he must be on them there PDs. The dude's freaking natural. Naturally gifted, and he's training harder than most of you. Is it with weights? No, it's not with weights. It's with fancy-dancy machines. But it's working. And dips, anyone can do dips. You don't need a lot of equipment for that now, do you? And he's running, and he's bike riding. How do we know how hard he's pushing on those pedals? He could crank up the tension on the bike. It could be like doing a leg press or a leg curl. Trust me, I ride a bike. If you were to bike up a hill and sprint on it, kind of be the same thing like lifting weights in that sense, now wouldn't it? And what is this? What is that row that I see with the weight that you're pulling? That looks like weightlifting to me. You don't think you can build your biceps and your back pulling as hard as you can on that? Oh, now I'll pull and do my lateral at the top. No, I don't lift weights. I just have a resistance that I'm pulling against where my muscle is working till it's fatigued. Oh, and now what? Let me get a freaking cable attached to my ankle and let me do kicks back and forth like that. No, that won't work any of my muscles. No way could I build muscle doing that. You need weights. More cables, more curls, screaming. His face is showing agony. He's working harder than last time. Not a conventional workout the way you've seen with a bunch of iron clanging in the gym. No, with a personal trainer actively trying to build muscle on his physique. Muscle and strength. He wants explosive power. He's got tons of fast twitch muscle fibers. Clearly a genetically blessed, gifted athlete. He's natural and he's training hard. This is the kind of guy that, oh, I'm going to quit soccer, lift weights, and he's going to be a pro bodybuilder. Somebody has to have good genetics. Why can't it be this guy? This guy looks like he does because he trains in a gym hard with good genetics. You're all like, oh, how does he build all that muscle? He doesn't train with weights. Makes no sense. Had hundreds of requests. Why is this happening? And push-ups with somebody shoving him down so that he has to work harder. No, a regular push-up isn't hard enough for this guy. He's got to have someone shove him down. Teaching men's fashions, doing regular push-ups. This guy's got push-ups with somebody doing push-ups on him. Push-ups on push-ups. Get the point? No, don't lift weights. No, it's just genetics. He's doing. And even when he's outside, it looks like he's straight. He's strapped down, some kind of weight is attached to him, and he's jumping up, pushing around. He's jumping up, and getting down. So you gotta squat up, and get down. You gotta squat up, and squat down. Squat up and squat down, squat up and squat down, squat up and squat down, squat up and squat down. Well, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. And there he is doing plate curls like I had many of my clients doing in their plans. With a weight plate. That's correct, with weights. I don't lift weights, yet he's lifting weights. What do you think about that? What do you think? Your wish is my command. Woof. Bang, pow, magic, explosions. He's natural, but he is training his ass off, and that's why he looks the way he does. And don't forget the amazing genetics that he's clearly blessed with. GregDoucette.com for coaching, Greg Doucette IV Pro. You know the drill. Check out one of those videos over there, and until next time, I am out. So you gotta squat up, and get down. You gotta squat up, and squat down. Squat up and squat down, squat up and squat down, squat up and squat down, squat up and squat down. Well, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that.